What's up, y'all? I got another reaction, and this one's a banger from Myron Gaines and telling us and women how it should be in the dating world.
Women will waste your time if you let them. Keywords, if you let them. And the problem is a lot of you guys let them, and they gladly do it. We're talking a girl that's a bumbling or completely useless, adds no value to your life, but you still give her time. You guys want to know why a lot of these girls like being treated like You guys want to know why? Because they know they're useless. 304s, harlots, these women treat men poorly that treat them well. Why? Because they know they don't deserve it. Hence, a big part of the reason why I wrote the book, Why Women Deserve Less, bro. So first thing we're gonna cover, let's go ahead and play this clip here.
Man, I think about it sometimes and I'm like, my life would be so much easier if I just liked nice guys, right? If I liked guys who were honest, guys who were kind, generous, thoughtful man who's gonna bring me flowers or something, I don't know. You know, if I liked guys who just went out of their way and thought about me.
Well, who are you dating? Obviously, she's dating the bad boys, right? But doesn't that make sense to date a good guy? Someone that's nice, someone that's respectful? And now she's talking about how she wants to make a change. Like, what the? Oh, let's continue on and hear what this delusional woman has got to
The
say.
bare minimum. If I just liked guys who gave me the bare minimum, that would be awesome. But
What is the bare minimum? What is the bare minimum? Because the bare minimum is different to each woman, right? So what is the bare minimum? There is no one meaning to it. Every woman's got their own meaning of a bare minimum. So this will be interesting.
I am a little bit more below than that, right? I like liars. I do. I'm going to admit it. I like men who are assholes. Men who are going to treat me like shit. I do. I like men who are going to go out of their way to make me jealous. And then they come back and I'm like, babe, why'd you do that? I like to feel something because I'm a pretty happy person, pretty peaceful person on my own. So when I have a guy come
Pretty crazy person at that.
in and up my life and make me feel something, I'm like, I love this. I love this. This is so shitty and great. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Do you know what I mean?
nah, don't.
Okay, I didn't ask for this life. I didn't choose this life. This life chose me. Okay, I didn't ask my dad to leave. He just did.
Now we're gonna give some comments around here.
Yeah.
Man,
Testify, Myron.
I think about it sometimes and I'm like, my life would be so much easier if I just liked nice guys, right? If I liked guys who were honest.
Now, obviously,
Hold on. Before Myron goes in, right? I discovered Myron probably 2 years ago. Years ago, I didn't even know what red pill content was, right? I was just so naive to the world. I wasn't even watching this stuff. I didn't even realize what was going on in modern society, especially with dating nowadays. Now I'm a little bit older. I'm not part of the Gen Z generation, right? I'm from the 90s. But yeah, ever since this red pill content came out, like you had Andrew Tate, obviously Myron Gaines with Fresh and Fit. There's other red pill content out there, like the Whatever podcast. They're just popping up everywhere. And I was wondering, what is this, man? You know, it looks a little bit like a revolution. So I started going into it, right? Looking into it. And I was amazed as to hear or to see what's going on now in this generation, in this modern day and age, with especially with women and dating, right? Social media has really put women on a pedestal, which is deceiving because women have taken that in and you know, they've changed their attitudes over I'll say the last 10 years, ever since social media came in, because they're treating men different now, right? Because of dating apps, Instagram, TikTok, right? They're getting all this attention. And how do women get validated? Always through attention. So with this attention comes big egos, and with big egos comes narcissism and arrogance. Yes, confidence, but more so arrogance. And yet you hear over the last probably 3 years, women saying that they are the prize, right? And that men should just do everything for them, right? But we've also noticed that chivalry has died. There's none of that anymore. There's no opening up doors. There's no, paying on the first date anymore, even though that's still going on. But I would say that it has dimmed down over the past year or two. So this is interesting, right? And I was amazed by this. I never knew that there was a Myron Gaines, a Fresh and Fit, a Andrew Tate, a Andrew Wilson, Brian from the Whatever podcast, and many more. Even women. women are coming out speaking up for men, which is great to see. Like Pearl, Jedediah Bila, Lady J on TikTok. She's got like millions of followers, and it's good to see. And I thought I'll jump on board because I see a lot of young men, much younger than me, going through hard stages in life, right? And I'm talking about the average young men who have to grow up in this society and probably be forced to adapt to it, right? But also, there's also a lot of young men who are not dating anymore because of how women are treating them. They're staying home, they're playing their PS5, and they're just hanging out with their boys. And now women are coming on now, complaining about where all the good men at. But yeah, I just thought I'll give my little spiel on that. But let's hear what Myron has to say. Testify.
A little bit of trolling, a little bit trying to be funny. I get it, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is that there's an air of truth to this, okay? There's an air of truth to this. And the problem when it comes to women, right, as you guys are going to see during the course of this broadcast today, is that they're attracted to things that a lot of times are not good for them long term because they need excitement. Okay, because they need excitement. And this is precisely why, for a very long time, women didn't have rights. And hot take, society was better back when we had it that way. Some niggas are not gonna like hearing that. That's gonna be considered taboo, edgy, controversial, but it's the truth, okay? Society was better when we didn't have rights. And the reason why is because women are, I know I say this every show, that they're, but they truly are. And the faster you learn this, the faster you're not going to be disappointed, the faster you're not going to be mad, the faster you're not going to be punching the air, right, at a nightclub on Valentine's Day, wondering why some dude is taking your chick away. Okay? Once you figure that shit out, like, everything becomes easier. Okay? Understanding women is a superpower. Okay? It really is a superpower. Because once you figure this shit out, everything kind of just falls into place. What do I mean by this? Well, women, right, for a lot of guys, control a lot of what you guys do in your free time. Whether it's you chasing after them, or you trying to court them, or you trying to be on dating apps and talking to them, whatever. Once you figure them out, you save an enormous amount of time. Because the big thing with a lot of you guys when it comes to women is a lot of you guys waste your time with them. And not only do you guys waste your time with them, you guys waste your time on them and they purposely suck time from you. Pause. Okay? And I've said this before and I'll say it again. Women will waste your time if you let them. Key words, if you let them. And the problem is a lot of you guys let them, and they gladly do it. They gladly do it, okay? So once you figure this out, maybe you watch me, maybe you watch, other RP creators, right? And you figure out the female mindset. You figure out how women think. You figure out how they view the world, right? You're able to make better decisions. You're able to better navigate the dating marketplace, right? You'll figure out if a girl is just trying to use you to trick off on her and you ignore her, right? Some dumb today. Oh, I want you to trick off on me. Have a good life. Right? Get the out of here.
Fatality.
Don't even entertain that bullshit. And you can just quickly figure out which girls you're going to spend time with and which ones you're not, which ones you're going to put effort into, etc. Because the problem is that a lot of you guys will sit there and put time into and or talk to a girl that isn't even worth the time, okay? Like, we're talking a girl that's a bumbling or completely useless, adds no value to your life, but you still give her time, right? It's gotten to a point now where I value talking to women so little that I got a chick for me right now running all my dating apps, okay? That's where we at. I have a girl talking to other girls because I don't want to talk to girls.
Hey, man. Wow, Myron's got it going on, man. Yeah. He's got a girl taking care of his dating apps, talking to girls. Oh, that is a boss move right there, man. That is that is a boss move right there.
That's where we are. You can either, and I said this shit when I was at USC, and everyone lost their mind. You can either understand women or you can respect them as an equal, but you can't do both.
Exactly, man. Chat, let me know if you agree with that, right? You either agree with women or you accept them as an equal. No, there is no equal. Oh, come on, man. Where's common sense? We are not equal in any metric, right? And just do your study on this, man, because women are saying that we are equal when we are not. I don't see them paving the roads. I don't see them doing any trade jobs. I don't see them doing any plumbing. I don't see them in the oil rigs. I don't see them on construction sites doing the heavy lifting. I don't see them doing the majority of things to contribute to society, right? Now, don't get me wrong, they do. They do, but it's not the majority. They don't maintain the infrastructure. It is men. So how are we equal, right? How are we equal? When the laws also for marriage, child support are in their favor. So how is that equal? I mean, if we're talking about equality, what exactly are we talking about? We need to be more or talking specifics here. Now, we may be equal in maybe some things, but the majority of the time, but the basis of it or the answer to that question is no, we are not equal.
Say that again for you niggas. You can either respect women as an equal or you can understand them. You can either respect them as an equal or you can understand them, but you cannot do.
Myron, man, I don't know if we understand him, bro. I don't know if we can understand women, man. You know, I think that's an impossibility. I mean, yeah, you can and you can't, but yeah, nah, I don't know.
Do both. And the reason for that is once you understand them and you understand that the way they go about their thought processes, the way they go about viewing the world, the way they go about attaining security and or why they go to school and or why they pursue a job or an income or how they look at the opposite gender or what they're attracted to and aroused by, there's no way you can take them seriously. And it's funny too.
Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I believe that. And most times you can't take them seriously. Why? Because they're emotional creatures, right? And this is how we are not equal. Men are logical first. Women are emotionally based. And what I mean by that is that everything, now I'm not talking about all women, but I'll say most women, all decisions, most women, their decisions are emotionally based most of the time. And so that's, and Myron's right. But in the terms of trying to understand women, I think that's I mean, you gotta have a magical power to do that, man. I mean, that's a hard thing to do.
Because the chick that I have talking to you, she's getting red pilled on how useless they are.
So let's go back.
Oh my God. You understand that.
So let's go back because I was talking a lot there.
Or you can understand them. You can either respect them as an equal or you can understand them, but you cannot do both. And the reason for that is once you understand them and you understand that the way they go about their thought processes, the way they go about viewing the world, the way they go about attaining security and or why they go to school and or why they pursue a job or an income or how they look at the opposite gender or what they're attracted to and aroused by, there's no way you can take them seriously. And it's funny too, because the chick that I have talking to you, she's getting red pilled on how useless they are.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's videos out there about women who would go on these dating apps and pretend to be a man, right? Just to see, because I think one woman was having a debate with her friend, her male friend, and he said it was so hard for men on dating apps and she couldn't believe it because it's so easy for women on dating apps, right? Even if you are 2, 3, 4. But yeah, she went on there on the dating app, pretended to be a man, and she couldn't believe it. She was actually stressed. She said, this was her own words, that she was starting to hate women. so, so yeah, man. So what Myron was saying is his assistant, which is a woman, going on the dating app, she's starting to hate women too.
Oh my God, why are they so entitled? This is a good picture.
See?
Wow.
Yeah, see?
It's awesome. It's hilarious. She on Bumble, she on Hinge, she on all these websites, talking to these. I tell her, say hi. Are you sure? Yeah, just say hi. Hi. And they say their stupid thing back, whatever. Number? You're going to have to try harder than that. And she's like, looking at like, why is she on the app then? Exactly. I know. What the?
Bumbucker!
Yo, I've had that, bro. I've been on dating apps before. I've had that, right? You just say hi. Most of the time, they didn't even reply back, even if you get a match. Like sometimes I get matches, but they didn't reply back. But yeah, it's just so hard for the average man on these dating apps these days.
No. I know. That's just hilarious, though. Yo, because even she's like, what? Why are they here? Yeah. Welcome to being a man. Welcome to women literally just being attention.
That's
Okay?
right. Exactly.
Getting on dating apps and being insufferable.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I wish most women could go on dating apps. Just pretend to be a man. If you're a woman on here watching me, do this. Go on dating apps, pretend to be a man. Then you will see how hard it is. You'll start to hate women. Trust me on that.
You know? And it's always funny to get their reaction because they're like, what? What? Anyway, let's get back to it.
Guys who were kind, generous, thoughtful man who's gonna bring me flowers or something. I don't know.
You don't deserve it, bro. This is another thing, too. Chivalry is dead because women killed it. Okay, there's another video that I got here that I want to show you guys that also ties into this. So look at this shit, bro. Right? And this girl is super mid. She's nothing special.
And she looks old. Real skinny. Yeah, super mid. And she looks old.
Okay? This is your average white girl from Tennessee somewhere. Told the men I'm dating it's Valentine's Day. Let's see what time the flowers arrive. Look at that arrogance. Let's see what time the flowers arrive. She's that arrogant about it. Right? Doctor from Hinge, 9:45. Crypto trader meet in the wild, 11:42. See how she calls it like meeting in the wild? Like that's what girls call it nowadays when a guy talks to them in person. Self-employed from Raya, 11:55. For those of you that don't know, Raya is a dating app that you have to basically get invited to. It's a dating app.
These are simps, man. And what? These guys are sending flowers, right? And they think they're the only ones sending flowers to her. They think that to her, they are the only ones in their mind when she's getting flowers from Tom, Dick, and Harry, from probably 20 guys. You know what I mean? Like this is a game to them, bro. This is a game.
For famous people, and you got to get invited on there. Famous people and rich niggas.
And she's putting it on the internet. So obviously she's not really thinking about these guys. She's looking at them as tools, right? She wants validation. Say that's how she's gonna get attention, even though she's a 3.
Finance bro, 125. And by the way, women really don't have to get in. I mean, women just get in there.
Bro.
I don't know what this one does, 145. Between jobs, 238. Also, I need you guys to pay attention. Notice how women identify men by their profession.
True.
Super important that you understand this shit.
True, yeah. She put on doctor, crypto trader, something else. Identifying them by their profession, right? And also to show the world who's sending her flowers, right?
Let me really break this down for you. Yo, this is a huge red pill that every single one of you needs to understand. Look at me, nigga, okay? Okay, and I'm not Somalian. I'm not Abba. He's Somali, Ethiopian, whatever. Look at me. I'm the captain now, but I'm not Ethiopian or Somalian. Women identify men by their career. Okay? That's how they identify them. That's why I tell y'all niggas, you can't afford to be brokies no more. Okay? When you meet a girl, she's going to save you in her phone, if she does at all, by what you do. Okay? That's how it goes, unfortunately. That's the world that we live in. She's not going to save you by your personality. She's not going to save you by being a nice guy, by being smart. No, nigga, she's gonna save you by what the you do. So if you're a rapper, she's gonna save you as bum rapper. If you're an accountant, she's gonna save you as accountant. If you're a doctor, she's gonna save you as doctor. Okay? If you don't got a job, she's gonna save you as bum. That's how women move. They'll never tell you this, they won't admit this, but that is the truth. And this video shows this for you. That when they haven't met you like that, they identify you by what you do. She named this nigga in between jobs. Holy. So I tell you guys, you gotta get money, bro. So I tell y'all, you gotta get money. You can't be a brokey, bro. You cannot.
Between jobs.
In this new world that we're in, this new sexual marketplace, where women are incentivized and encouraged to be hypergamous, you have to have your shit together, chat. You have to. You have to, man. And I don't tell you guys to make this money to get girls. I tell you guys to make this money to tell girls to off. You see the difference? You see the difference? You make the money so you can literally tell girls to off. Engineer from Bumble. Ari developer from Raya. Voice actor from Raya. Happy Valentine's Day. Pathetic, bro.
Yeah.
Pathetic. And the fact that she's like showing all this off, that's also an L.
Yeah. That's what I said. She's showing it on social media, right? And she's mentioning their professions. just for their validation, man. Just for their validation. They will sacrifice babies for validation, bro. They will sacrifice their own mother for validation, bro.
Yo, guys, any girl that like sits there and like collects male validation as like, you know, some type of metric, bro, huge red flag, bro. Huge red flag. Huge, huge, huge. Do not with those girls, dude. Do not. Like Larry, that nigga's cooked. Bro, when I saw that pulled out a picture from like 3 years ago, he slid in my DMs. Look at this. I was like, oh shit. Number one, I haven't had access to that account in years. Number two, I had one of the girls in OSS, she knows who she is. She did a time machine on that. She pulled up her Instagram at the time, and it was nothing but pictures. I was like,
yeah, Larry Wheels, man, that's another story, bro. That's another story. Larry Wheels, you know, everybody's calling him a cuck. I didn't believe it at first until I saw the proof on other videos, and yeah, Larry Wheels is a cuck, man. And to all the men out there, please don't be simps and don't be cucks. And please don't send flowers to women like this, man, you know, who just get attention. You probably think you're the only one sending her flowers. No, you're not, right? And those guys, the doctor, the crypto trader, the engineer, they probably saw this video and said, what the fuck? Bitch, I thought I was the only one.
oh yeah, that sounds about right. I didn't know that she was in a relationship, but that's her making herself accessible. Larry Wheels, nowhere to be seen, bro. Nowhere to be seen. Gentlemen, do not get with girls like that like want to collect Pokemon cards of dudes that hit them up. Big red flag. Huge red flag. So yeah, so she goes, happy Valentine's Day. And guys, just so you know, this woman is nothing special.
Yeah.
Bro, we got girls like her all over Miami, dude. Right? Where's she at? I'm trying to figure out what city this is. Is this New York City? It's somewhere up north. Chat, help me out here. What city is this in the background?
me.
Might be New York City. Somewhere up north. It's definitely somewhere up north. But it's definitely a humiliation ritual for men, for sure.
Yeah.
We'll go back to this.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know,
Saying she wants flowers and shit like that. The reason why niggas don't want to get flowers is because they don't want to end up like this, bro. Where these are like, gotta catch them all.
I liked guys who just went out of their way and thought about me. The bare minimum. If I just liked guys who gave me the bare minimum, that would be awesome. But
Someone said NYC or Chicago or Manhattan. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I am a little bit more below than that.
Oh, you're definitely below.
I like liars. I do.
You know, it's funny. She's not lying. Women do like liars. Now, does this mean that they like overt liars? Like, hey, 1 + 1 is 3? No. But they like men that are deceptive. And I wish it wasn't this way, chat. I wish it wasn't this way, but they like men that are deceptive. This is why, actually, I lose so many girls. I lose a lot of girls for being honest, guys. No cap, man. I'm not gonna monogamous. What do you?
I will say that every guy has lied to a woman. Every guy. You know, and like you said, not overtly, but I'll say that every man has, right? And I think those lies most of the time is not to hurt the woman, but to maybe not tell them the whole truth yet. Because there's some things you don't want to tell your woman, right? You just keep it under wraps. And I'm not talking about infidelity or anything bad, but there's certain things that you want to keep to yourself that only you and God know about.
I'm out then. All right, enjoy. You know what I mean? Because I don't want the bullshit. But what they really want is they want you to create the facade that you might be loyal. You know? I don't got time for that shit, man. I don't got time for that shit. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be loyal. Bro, get the out of here, man. Get the out of here, dude. These women are already drunk, thinking that they could tell you got to be loyal when they got a body count of 30. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's right.
They got a body of 100 and want you to be 100.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Get the up out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Get the up out of here. These are drunk with power, man.
Man, I used to date a chick, or I had a relationship, and she wanted me to look good, right? Keep going to the gym and just look after yourself and that. And I said, yeah, sure, no worries. So I started going to the gym, working out. But the funny thing was, she wasn't doing the same. Like, men like their women to be fit, you know, have a nice body. She didn't replicate that. She was still eating junk. She was not working out at all. I could see that there were changes. And I spoke to her one day. I said, hey, are you going to the gym? You know, you want me to look a certain way, but you don't want to do the same for me? So I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it, man. I'm gone.
I'm gonna admit it. I like.
And there are some women out there, man, they want their man to look a certain way, but yet they do not want to replicate that, right? They want the good stuff, but they don't want to do the hard work for their partner. Now, I'm not saying all women, I'm just saying that there are women out there who do that shit.
Like men who are assholes. Men who are gonna treat me like shit.
Rightfully so, because I'll tell you guys why. You guys want to know why a lot of these girls like being treated like shit? You guys want to know why? Because they know they're useless. That's why. They know deep down that they're useless. Okay? Let me tell you guys why women treat you poorly when you be a nice guy. The reason why women treat you poorly when you be a nice guy, my friends, is because when you treat women nice, right, and they're stupid or bimbos or whatever, they know they don't deserve that kind of treatment. They know this. So what ends up happening is they're like, damn, I'm a piece of shit and this nigga simping on me? Let me push him back. Let me not disappoint this nigga, bro. Let me treat him even worse so he gets the memo. I'm not kidding around. 304s, harlots, these women treat men poorly that treat them well. Why? Because they know they don't deserve it. Hence, a big part of the reason why I wrote the book, Why Women Deserve Less, bro. Because a lot of you niggas are too dumb to realize they didn't deserve less. So I gotta yell at you niggas and tell you, yo, you gotta give them less and make them earn more. Give them less and make them earn more. I'm like the only one on the internet saying this shit, man. Everybody else is too scared to tell women they're because they are. Because they are. It's like, I gotta be the one to say the sky is blue. Anyway, let's get back to this dumb.
I do. I like men who are gonna go out of their way to make me jealous, and then they come back and
Okay, that's actually very important. She's not lying about that one. When it comes to, I like guys that are gonna go out of their way to make me jealous. This really comes down to pre-selection, guys. They want guys that have other women, but select them. Does that make sense, guys? That's ultimate validation for a girl. It's not enough for her to just have you. She needs to know that she has you and then you're picking her from other women, okay? Since they're stupid, all right, and they lack the ability to ascertain facts on the ground and understand how the world really works, they need constant visual representation and validation of where you stand as a man, okay? You guys got to understand that, okay, let's really go deep into this. For you to understand this, you must understand this one thing about women, okay? As you guys watch my show, After Hours, Fresh Fit After Hours with the ladies, you guys know that women have a very difficult time understanding, okay, interpreting and ascertaining hierarchy, dominance hierarchies. What do I mean by this? Women don't really know what it takes to be competent in certain fields, especially in the competition of men, okay? Because women don't battle in the arena of competition when it comes to competency, okay? They compete in the physical of how they look. They don't compete in the battle of competency of, rising up the hierarchy, going up the totem pole, making more money, acquiring more status, etc. They don't battle in that field. That's the number one thing you guys need to understand. Women have a very difficult time understanding dominance hierarchies. They have a very difficult time understanding meritocracy, okay? Now that you understand that they're stupid and they don't understand meritocracy, etc., it's not enough for them to be with a guy who's a winner, okay? It's not enough. It's not enough. You can be a Chad, good shape, speak well, inventor, etc. That doesn't matter. You want to know what matters? This is going to be the real red pill for a lot of you niggas. You can do all that. It's not real until this happens. It's not real until you go outside and other people tell you you do that. I'm going to say that again for you so you guys really understand this concept, okay? Because a lot of you guys don't understand this shit about women. You guys will sit there and try to tell them yourself what you do. That's not what matters, stupid. This is why I tell you guys, don't brag about yourself to your girl, ever. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's what every other dumb simp does. You can be a Chad, you can be smart, you can be intelligent, you could be an inventor. You could have discovered fire, nigga, I don't care. Okay? It doesn't matter if she knows that or she even saw it. That's not what matters. What matters is when you step outside the house that other people see it. Okay? Sit there and have no ability to actually ascertain value from the masculine perspective. They need other women and men to validify that you're a winner.
Yo, I never really thought about that. I thought like just having that status and having that money, having that reputation. From what he was saying, like you could be a Chad with status and that, and then just thinking about it, yeah, that's great for a woman to know that, right? But what takes it over the top for them is that other people know about it too and give him the attention or give that guy the attention so that if she sees it, that validates it for her. Man, yeah, yeah, I understand what he's saying, and just thinking about it, that's exactly right, man. That's exactly right. So it's not enough to be like a doctor, a lawyer, but if you're a famous doctor and lawyer to the world, now that does it for the woman. Far right. Now that yeah, that that is unreal, man. That is unreal. So is he saying that women with women's validation of attention, like attention would be the number one thing for them, right? I don't know. I'm just yeah.
This is really important that you guys understand this shit. This is why you dumb niggas are on Bumble dates telling her what you do and she's not attracted. Oh, well, I run one of the biggest Fortune 500 companies. I'm a chief executive officer for XYZ. She'll give about none of that, nigga, at all. But I'll tell you this. Let's say you're at a restaurant and the waiter comes up and says, hello, sir. How are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much for XYZ. I listened to your investment advice and I'm up 1,000%. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. I made $10,000 yesterday on the stock market because of you. Thank you so much. That will matter. Not what you say, but what other people say, how other people view you, okay? So this girl saying the dumb shit about, oh, make me a little bit jealous, it's way deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. It's not about actually making her jealous. It's about she needs to know that you're picking her and other women want you. But since they're stupid and they understand this concept, they need pre-selection. They need other people validifying that you're that guy. This is why famous men do so well with women. It's not that they're actually famous. It's that society looks at them like, oh, this guy's doing something, and the women respond to that. You think any of these that Clavicular talks to knows what he does or knows his phrases or whatever? A lot of them don't. They just know he's there with a camera. A lot of people are around him. He has a lot of viewers. They've seen him on social media. That's all they know. And they're like, I want to go home with this nigga. That's how women are. You guys get that?
Shit.
Do you get that? They don't know nothing about Mog or looks maxing or face crushing. They don't know nothing about that shit. Nothing. They don't care about him going to the gym or whatever. They just know this guy's attractive. But on top of that, he has a camera here. He's famous, etc. I'm leaving my boyfriend from. Gone. Because everyone else is like, oh, that's Clavicular. This guy's famous. Oh. So what do? They follow the wave. Women are followers, not leaders, ever. Do you guys get that? The faster you learn this shit, the faster you're not going to be taken as a sucker. They don't innovate nothing. They don't lead shit. They follow everything. So this whole concept of make me jealous a little bit, translation. I need to know that other want you because I'm too stupid to realize if I'm making the right choice. So I need other people, namely women and other men to respect you for me to know that I need to respect you. Because
yeah, that's right. I mean, yeah, if other women like you, then that particular woman that you're with, she will like you even more, knowing that you are wanted by other women, right? That's how it's always been.
women can't make decisions on their own. Do you get that, chat? This is a creature that doesn't even know what they want to eat for lunch. You get that?
Yeah. So she will want you because other women will want you, and therefore she knows that a lot of women want you, but she's got you, therefore she's got the trophy. And that's her thinking, and that's how she feels.
What do you want to have for dinner? I don't know. How you want to go here? I don't know. So do you guys get where I'm going with this? Women.
But that's different with men, right? Like, if men knew that a lot of men wanted his wife or his girlfriend, I mean, yeah, you'll care, but you won't be like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, men wouldn't really care, but they'll know that you're with her or she's with you, even though a lot of men want her. Yeah, we'll feel good, but we won't be like how women would feel when other women want the man, right? Like, men are not like that.
Men lack the ability, the conviction, and most importantly, the strength to make their own decisions. They need to make decisions based on what the tribe says. It's always been this way. This is why social proof is so important to them. They need to know that other women want you. They need to know that society respects you. You don't need that shit. You're a man. You can defend yourself. You see a hot in the corner, but she has no friends and she looks weird. You're not like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this. You're like, they'll be like, oh, she's hot. Let me go talk to her. We are not the same as women.
Yeah.
We're deductive problem solvers.
That's what I was saying.
We're the more logically sound, rationally sound individuals.
Yeah.
We create. They take. Okay? We provide the value, they take the value. We make the
We create, they take, man. Fuck, Myron is cooking here, man. He's preaching right now, man. This is Pastor Myron.
decisions, they follow. So you don't need to see a with 10 niggas to know that she has value. Think about how ludicrous of a concept that is. If anything, if you see a girl with 10 guys, you're gonna say, ew, what the I'm good. You don't need social proof for women to like a girl. But on the other hand, since they're so dumb, they need social proof to know that they like you. They can't even decide if they like you unless other people like you.
Bombocat!
And that's the real black pill. That's the real black pill here. So this is why social proof is so important. This is why having other girls is so important. This is why you must have an abundance mindset. This is why these dumb niggas in my Twitter feed sometimes, Myron, you're not married and you don't have kids, so your opinion doesn't matter. Shut the up, you nigga. Your wife doesn't even like you like that. Shut the up. One is none. Two is one. Damn, these married niggas trying to come in and tell me something. Like, shut the up, bro. You try to call niggas are. You're literally 1 second away from finding out that your wife used to black guys in college before she found you, nigga. Like, shut up. Shut the up. But this is a very important concept that you guys need to understand and master, okay? This is why famous guys, dudes in frats, guys on sports teams, they get girls. They get them because they have social proof, okay? And social proof is extremely important for women, okay? Extremely important. This is why famous guys do the best. If you had to pick one amplifier, it would be social status to get girls, unfortunately. So her saying, oh, make me jealous, I broke it down a little bit deeper for you guys why women have this mindset of make me jealous or have other, like, make me a little bit jealous. There's an entire psychological reason for that that's extremely tied to the science.
Oh, we'll leave it there, man. Yeah, that was great. I thought from Myron. Chat, let me know what you thought. Did you agree with Myron? Did you disagree with Myron? There were some parts that you do agree on. For most of it, I did. You know, I think Myron is a damn doctor on this, man. And I think as far as the red pill content goes, I think Myron Gaines is leading the charge on this. I think he wants to start a revolution, but a good one, you know. And I hope a lot of young men listen to him. I'm gonna actually vouch for Myron and just say, you know, I think men should take a lot from him. He doesn't hate women, right? All he's trying to do is just call them out for the wrong things they do, and to teach young men to be aware of what's out there. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.